Okay, so it is now 9:03. We did pretty good. I actually read a little bit more than I usually do just because I really wanted to, and it was really, really nice. I always feel so much better when I actually do get up. And again, like, I'm just doing this video as a reminder that it doesn't have to be the first of the month or the first of the week or anything like that. Today's a Thursday. You can start up doing your routines and your goals and everything like that at any point. And there's going to be times where you get off, and sometimes it's random, sometimes it's sickness, sometimes like there's just things, like life just comes up. But it is 9, so I made my coffee. I'm gonna go to work. I feel a lot better today. I feel good that I just got up and like said, it's like the prayer that means the most to me. Like, reading is amazing and reading is awesome. I actually was reading in Genesis and learned some stuff I never knew before, and that's amazing. But just that prayer of like rededication and reminding myself that God is rest, and rest isn't closing my eyes for 5 more minutes or dragging along my day or not like wanting to do anything. Rest is in God in the craziness of life. And so I just had to remind myself of that. And yeah, let's go to work. Okay guys, so I am back in my car. So it is 11 o'clock and I'm having to leave because I got my blood work order in and I have an appointment at 11:40, which it's 11:05 right now, and I live about 30 minutes away. So I'm gonna go ahead and go to my appointment, maybe pick up a coffee, and then come back and I'll get on with my day. So yeah, I may go start the laundry. Like, no, that's gonna make me late. I'm just gonna go to my appointment. So I finally bought Ray-Bans, and let me explain. I bought these before we were going on our trip to Jamaica because I didn't have any sunglasses, and I was either gonna buy cheap ones or the Ray-Bans, and they were on sale for the Black Friday sale. So I was trying to debate, I was debating, and I just am someone who does not like sunglasses. Like, I never have. I've always felt like I just look dumb in them. Usually they're like too dark, and so I can't wear them because I don't have great eyesight. So if they're too dark and I'm like trying to drive, I don't like them. Also, my head is like very sensitive to hats, sunglasses, glasses, everything. So if they're uncomfortable or too bulky or too thick or too heavy, they hurt my head. And so I tried these ones on and I loved them. So Aaron got them for me for kind of like Christmas, and I love them. I would buy them again. I really have to make myself take care of them and keep them in the case and everything because I'm really bad about sunglasses, but I think they're like totally worth it. So, and I'm just gonna listen to some worship music, maybe a podcast. I don't really know yet. We will see. I love drives to just worship and kind of spend some time with the Lord. Okay, so I'm actually gonna run home very, very quickly, start the laundry, go to the restroom, and then I'm gonna go. So. Okay, so update. I drove all the way to the lab and they did not put the orders in. It's 12 o'clock, so they're on lunch, and I called and I was on hold for 20 minutes, and then they finally answered and they were like, yeah, give us until 2 and then call the lab and see if they have your orders. But the issue is I live 30 minutes away and I already drove here and I don't have a car. So Aaron leaves at 3:30. So I don't have time to come and go back and give Aaron time to leave. So this was just a whole big flop, and it's okay. I feel like you just have to say such is life. Life happens, but it is a pain in the butt because I don't really feel that good. And I just wasted my time and energy. So I'm gonna go to Chick-fil-A because I'm shaky and I don't feel well. So I'm gonna get some food before I drive home and just say such is life. Okay, y'all, so I just got home. I got my iced coffee from Chick-fil-A. Believe it or not, Chick-fil-A is like my favorite coffee. I don't know why. Some people hate it, some people love it. I love it. I'm gonna go inside, and Aaron's probably gonna be waking up soon, so I'm gonna sit down and figure out what I need to do today because I really don't know. So quick update, today has been a day. Basically, I got back home and I passed out. I just was standing there and then I was on the ground, and Aaron actually caught me because I passed out very quickly, which I normally don't do. The lab called me and said like, hey, we got it, so come on in. So I drove back into town and I got my lab work done. I'm about to eat some lunch and then get in bed and do school. And this is like a real raw day. If I don't feel well, I just get in bed and do my school there so I can just relax and chill. And yeah. It is way later. It's like 6 o'clock now, and as you can see, I did school in my bed. I just did a little bit of finance. I had a quiz that was due, and I wrote a little bit for my careers pathway course, and really I didn't do much at all. My day took a turn, a pretty big one. I feel very tired and just drained now, so I can't really do much, and I'm actually just gonna go get dinner with my parents, just hang out at their house for a minute. Alrighty, so I just got back from my parents' house. It is now like 9 o'clock at night, and so I'm gonna wind down, get ready for bed, feed little Linky, and read. So even though I didn't feel good, I'm still trying to commit to my habits and just like the routine that I want to have, even though when I don't feel good, my routine has to change, like it just does, but I still try to do school and do it in bed so I wouldn't get too far behind. I am going to read for 5 minutes tonight. I'm actually going to read my Bible because I'm a little bit behind on my readings, but normally I will read. I'm in the middle of reading Atomic Habits. I've been reading it forever because I haven't been sticking to my nightly reading, but it's something I really want to continue to kind of like push on to keep doing. But the little things like going to bed with a sink that is empty is not going to happen on days that I don't feel well, and that is okay. Like that's part of it, especially if you have like, if you're sick or life just happens. So there's that, but I'm gonna wind down, get ready for bed, and then go to bed. A couple different things. This is my monthly spiritual disciplines book. So this is where every single month I write what my spiritual discipline is going to be, and then my scripture, my memory scripture verse. This month it was Micah 6:3-8, which is talking about what does the Lord require of you: to act justly, to love mercy, and to walk humbly with your God. Obviously there's a little bit more, but every single week after that I am following John Mark Comer's Sabbath kind of guide on his Practicing the Way and his podcast and stuff. So I've been following that. So I'm gonna read this and then fall asleep finishing the podcast that I didn't get to finish on last Sabbath. So I need to get ready for the next week as well, but I will do that tomorrow. And then this is my journal that as I'm reading, I like to journal in. I love this thing a lot, and I love taking this to church because it's really light and easy. And then my Bible is the She Reads Truth Bible. I am obsessed with it and I love it. So that is what I'm going to be reading today. Okay guys, so it is now Friday, which I'm so happy it is Friday, and this vlog has just been crazy. It's been all over the place, and it's been a super truthful and honest vlog of me trying to get back into my routine of things, but my health getting in the way and trying to balance that. This morning I got up and I got my hair cut. My hair was like really dead, and so I just needed a good trimming. So I did that. I got some Starbucks and I forgot my camera, so I didn't record anything, but basically I'm feeling better today, a lot better, but I'm also trying to catch up but take my time as well. So I am about to get my glass of water because I'm focusing on drinking water and clean my house, but I wanted to show you what my house actually looks like after a couple days that I don't feel well. So really the biggest thing is the dishes are insane, and that is something that I really have to compromise on when I don't feel well, because when I stand, my blood pools in my legs, which causes me to pass out and feel really tired and worse. If you know anybody with POTS, there's this saying like the kitchen sink, and that is like the enemy of someone with POTS is the kitchen sink, and it really is. And I'm looking at it now and I'm like, oh my gosh, that's a lot. But I have a to-do list for the day. Let's look real quick. And I'm waiting for my laptop to charge. I filmed a video. I filmed my February reset, and I'm gonna go ahead and try to get most of it edited, if not all of it edited today. My to-do list for today consists of haircut, which I did, pick up my medicine, which I did, film a video, check. And then my tasks of the day are clean all the dishes, wash the sheets, and vacuum and mop. The reason I'm doing all of those is because those are the ones I did not get done throughout the week. I'm gonna do the dishes and my sheets, and then maybe have Aaron help me mop and vacuum. Okay, so this is what my house looks like. Do not judge me, guys. This is me being honest. So here's my kitchen sink. It is literally insane, and it has a lot of work to do, but this is the rest of it. It's not like terrible or too bad. And then in my living room, when I don't feel well, I will put all my clothes, or even when I do feel well, I put my clothes right here that need to be hung up because they're kind of like out of the way. And then this is some laundry and some stuff that I need to put up that I just threw in this basket. But other than that, it's decently clean. It's really the kitchen sink. When I don't feel well, I try to just at least get like the food out and not make it like disgusting, and put water and stuff so that it's not just like getting super crusty and disgusting. So we're gonna work on the dishes. Dishes are done. It's 1:45. I'm feeling a tiny bit tired, so I'm just going to sit down, drink some water. I have to rest in between. I have to take breaks, or else I will run myself down and I will just end up getting sick and feeling bad all over again and passing out today and restart the whole thing. So it's really important. Aaron's still sleeping. I'm about to wake him up because it is 1:45, almost 2, but today is like one of his weekend days, so I usually will try to let him sleep whenever. On the day he has to work, I will wake him up at around 1 or 1:30 or something, but it really just depends. Today he doesn't have work, and so he needs the rest. If he's sleeping, he needs the rest. The whole point of today is to catch up really mainly with like the dishes and my cleaning tasks. I was really tempted to go ahead and clean the whole kitchen because I was like already at it, but A, I'm getting a headache, and B, that's not the point. The point of the cleaning task is to do stuff each and every day, one task every day, and I'm having to catch up, but that doesn't mean move forward. So like Sunday is my clean the kitchen deeply, and so I'm not going to do that today. Also, I'm preparing for Sabbath today, so basically I need to get done all the stuff that's gonna really bug me if I don't get it done. So I will find it hard to Sabbath. if all those dishes were in the sink. And then once Sabbath comes, I just have to put aside what I can't get done. So it's kind of prioritizing like what I need to get done. Like I want to put up the towels, I want the dishes done, and I want to start the sheets. But other than that, that's all the cleaning I'm doing today. I'm gonna ask Erin to help me mop and vacuum though, because women ask for help when you need help. I see the role as a wife as a servant, and I feel like you should serve each other. I'm not just saying that I'm like a man's servant or anything. I'm saying that as Aaron's wife, I want to serve him, and he's working really long hours right now. He's working nights. It brings me joy to be able to keep the house clean and not wake him up and ask him to do the dishes. Now, on the days that I feel bad or if it goes on for a long time, I will ask him for help. Like I don't want to vacuum today. I think it's gonna hurt my head. I think it's gonna hurt my back, which could hurt my spine. So I'm gonna ask him to do it. Being a servant wife doesn't mean doing everything, because I also married a servant husband who wants to serve me as well. And I think that's what will make a better marriage, is serving each other. And so like that is why you see me doing all of the home tasks. But A, it's because I want to, and B, he does help. Right now he's helping a little less because he's working nights, but that doesn't mean he doesn't help. It's kind of like with finances, like he brings in all the money and I kind of help us budget and set it up, and then he'll look over it and be like, yep, I'm good. So it's just roles that you have, and I think every married couple has different roles. And I'm not saying that a wife should do everything or be like someone's mom, but it brings me joy for him to walk in and wake up to a clean house. And I want a clean house, I want a clean space. That's kind of my views on that, which again, I think everyone has different roles to play, and it depends on your dynamic. It depends on a lot of circumstances. So I'm not saying that everyone should think the way that I do about it or anything like that. I'm not trying to offend anyone or say like women are men's servants. I'm not saying that either, but I do value that part of our role, and Aaron serves me just as much, if not more. So that's my little spiel. I'm gonna go wake up Aaron because I'm getting really hungry and I wait to eat lunch for him.